The US just signed a secret deal that could end the Afghan war in days, not years. For decades, the US has been stuck in a never-ending war in Afghanistan, with billions of dollars spent and thousands of lives lost. But what's shocking is that the US government has just signed a new peace deal that could bring an end to the war forever. The catch: nobody's talking about it. You might have seen headlines about the deal, but they're all missing the most important part. It's not just about the Taliban. It's about the fact that the US is finally recognizing the Afghan government as a legitimate partner. This is a huge shift, because up until now, the US has been trying to negotiate with the Taliban as a separate entity. It's like trying to make a deal with a friend who's still fighting with your other friends. It's just not going to work. Take the story of the US and Vietnam. We all remember the horrors of that war. But what's often forgotten is the fact that the US was trying to negotiate a peace deal with the North Vietnamese when it was too late. The US was already bogged down in a quagmire, and the deal was never going to work. But in Afghanistan, the US is trying a different approach. Instead of trying to dictate terms, they're working with the Afghan government to build a coalition of opposition to the Taliban. It's not just about the military strategy, though. It's about the fact that the US is finally recognizing the value of Afghan lives. For too long, the US has been treating Afghan civilians like mere collateral damage. But the new peace deal is all about finding a way to end the war without sacrificing the very people who are caught in the middle. So what does this mean for the future? Well, it means that the US is finally taking a step back and letting the Afghans take control of their own destiny. It's a huge shift, and one that could have far-reaching consequences. But it also means that the US is finally recognizing the importance of diplomacy over military might. The new US-Afghanistan peace deal is a game-changer, and one that could bring an end to the war in Afghanistan forever. So, what are you waiting for? Subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one.